Welcome to Stocklandia's podcast, where we highlight the people who make the community. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another session. Today, we are honored to have a special guest, the owner and maker of Tequila Pacheco. Introduce yourself, my friend.
My name is Marco Pacheco. Um, you know, so this is obviously the brand. It's local here from Stockton. You know, so.
So Marco is. When did you launch this brand, Marco? Tell us.
I've been meaning to launch it last year, a little bit early. You know, in November, but obviously COVID happened, so it delayed. But it actually landed two days before Christmas in 2020. So yeah, so
it's very new.
Yeah, very very new. Yeah, it has close to 3 months at that.
So this tequila is local. Marco is here from Stockton. Yes, Marco, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, born and raised here, so.
Born and raised in Stockton, so it is a local tequila, and he's gonna give us some history on kind of how he started and share with all of Stockton, where this comes from, and hopefully you guys get to know the brand and understand the history behind Tequila Pacheco, and it gets out there in the city and the stores. It's already in a few stores, so Marco's going to share that with us today.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, great, guys. Well, we're honored to have you here, Marcos. We love that this is a Stockton tequila brand, and we can't wait to try it. Let's get into it and just tell us a little bit about like each bottle that we have here. Like, what is it? What is the flavor, the make, and what it takes to bring this to light here?
Okay, so just to start, the agave, these are blue, 100% blue agave. So the Blanco right here, it goes straight from the oven, just through the distillery. It's not aged very long. All the Blancos are not aged very long. So this one's just smooth, has a little bit of like coconut flavor, vanilla blend in. So when you take a shot, after the shot, you can taste it, and you mix it with, like, for example, like squirt or anything out there. Throw a shot in there, and you get the best out of it. And then next to it is the reposado. Usually they age about 4 months, the average. This one has also smooth. One of my favorite ones to mix. With just squirt, nothing, nothing. Just squirt to get the best out of it. Like, once you start mixing more, obviously you lose kind of like the flavor. But when I take it, it's the reposado, smooth, has a little bit of vanilla taste in it, and then of course the añejo, which is probably my favorite one, and it's just so smooth. It tastes good, no bad aftertaste, no burn. You don't need no chaser. It's just really great product. The cristalino, it's añejo cristalino. There's reposado cristalino. There's extrañejo cristalino. I came out with the añejo cristalino because it's just perfect. It's just like the perfect mixture of age in the barrel. These two they have to be at least 1 year of on the barrels, which is American oak barrels, and the distillery actually uses some used ones, which gives it the better flavor. And then so this is what's in right now, the cristalino. It's really smooth. It doesn't have that big of a barrel taste because they filter it. Mm-hmm. And then obviously the extra añejo, which is aged at least 3 years, and that one's like it's top of the bottle right here. To me, honestly, it's in between the añejos. Some people love Blanco, some people like clear products.
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite, neck and neck, it'd be this extra añejo.
Top of the line.
Yeah, top of the line. It has a little bit of smoky barrel taste, which a lot of people enjoy. you can actually drink this on the rocks. Like you don't need
Nice.
nothing. Like you
Mhm.
just drink it and enjoy it. There's no,
So this is your top shelf out of the collection here.
yeah, this one,
Nice.
yeah.
So
this
one
is-
day you just woke up and said, I'm gonna make tequila?
Well,
Yeah, tell
you
us how
know,
it started.
Yeah, this is-
Well, it's funny because I never used to drink when I was little. My dad used to drink a lot, so maybe that's why I didn't touch it. But eventually, as I got older, about 27 years old, my friends had a little bit, and I'm just like, nah, you know what? Well, let me try it. So I started trying tequilas. Eventually, I was like, oh, it's not bad. My whole life, me and my wife, I've been together with her for 15 years, so she's always supported me. I said, hey,
Awesome.
I've always wanted a brand, something, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, what are you thinking? I'm like, you know what if we do tequila? My dad used to do events in Mexico, like massive events, like, just jaripeo they're called, bull
Mhm.
riding, like, he's been doing all that. He used to, now he just stepped away from that. But I'm like, I'm just gonna, why don't we do tequila? So I started doing some research, and it's hard, like, it's really
Mhm.
hard. But obviously, my wife supports me since everything we do together, so, I told her, why don't I just go and fly to Jalisco and see what happens. So yeah, I flew, and being a friend, she couldn't make it because she had to work, and so yeah, we went to distilleries, we found the right one. We felt like we found the more balanced, nice premium tequila in there. So when I came back, I told her, hey, you know what? It's actually harder than it looks.
Mhm.
It's actually harder than it looks. After doing so much research, you go through like I can't even count, maybe 10 different steps that you have to, because it's flammable. It's not just like soda or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So did a little bit more research, but decided to just go, push, and I would tell her, and she's like, yeah, I mean, you can do it. Let's just do it. So after tasting so much tequila, and actually liking it, like at the age of 27, I'm just, I decided to just focus on tequila, and here I am. I do construction, general contractor. I went to Delta, transferred to Sac State finally. My wife, she was UOP, then she went to grad school. She graduated, and me, I kind of, as soon as I transferred to Sac State, I'm just like, I need to focus on something. So I dropped that. Sac State, I only went for seven weeks. Dropped out, started flipping homes. Just all that. And then later, what caught my attention was, tequila. You enjoy it.
Yeah.
You go to parties, and you go everywhere. So that's kind of like where I just said, you know what, I'm gonna make a tequila. I grew up, every year I would go to Mexico. I actually lived in Mexico. Like, I'm Mexican, coming from Mexican parents, so I'm like, I want to do something that actually represents Mexico. So
Mhm.
That's awesome.
that's where it kind of just like, I'm very proud to be Mexican and also U.S. So that's kind of like, why not? It's Mexico, It's
Mhm.
it's out there, like, So that's kind of how it started, and obviously my wife, she likes it a little bit. Lately she's been liking it more. But,
So I have two questions. What part of Mexico exactly in Jalisco? What city?
Is it are
Or
we
town?
from, or is this tequila from?
Both.
So I'm from Guanajuato. You can make tequila there as well, Guanajuato. It's a small town, but I go to Guanajuato. Like, a lot of people from Stockton probably know it because a lot of them from there come here.
Yeah.
And and then this one comes from Amatitan, Jalisco, which is about 40 minutes from Guadalajara.
Mhm.
So that's where this is coming from. And I could have made it in Guanajuato, but I just thought, Jalisco was the place to go, and I feel like I found the right place.
I feel like a lot of, or the majority of the tequila companies kind of stem from Jalisco, right? The state of Jalisco.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, how long from when you decided to launch your company until you actually launching it? How long did it take?
It took me about a little bit over a year, just because
It's not bad.
I'm more like I believe in this. I took it, this is really good.
Mhm.
Let's go for it. Like, I've been thinking before, but as soon as I taste it, I'm like, oh, I found something great.
Mhm.
So, I entered competitions already, so we'll see what happens. But I just believe.
How many bottles did you like pick before you picked this bottle?
Uh, that's
Yeah,
a
it
good
is a
question
nice bottle.
because
It's a very nice bottle. So
Yeah, it is.
well, this is where me and my wife kind of went at it. Like, pick this one, pick that one, pick this one. I wanted a tall bottle. No, I wanted a short bottle.
Mhm.
She wanted this bottle,
Yeah.
and
she won.
exactly, exactly.
Well,
So
I think it's a very
It's
nice
a nice bottle.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
actually sexy.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? It's a
I was
nice
gonna do like
bottle.
I was gonna do like the short ones,
Yeah.
and then like later on when they sent like designs and all that, I'm like, I don't know. So I had to call them back and say, you know what, let's just switch everything.
Yeah.
Like let's just switch everything to a bottle that's a little bit unique. It's not too tall,
Yeah.
not too short. It's
Right.
just there.
The
Yeah.
labeling on it is
Yeah, the
perfect.
label is-
I mean, all the way
Yeah.
down to everything. It's a legit.
It is beautiful.
And then when you guys open it, the cap is just like so heavy. It's quality. Like
Yeah,
it's a
solid
everything's
cap.
quality. Like when we did the tequila, I made sure that it's some high quality, no hangovers. No shortcuts. When you drink tequila, there's out there that you drink the tequila, and it gives you a burn and it gives you like a bad aftertaste.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not this one. That's
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, definitely,
So,
definitely.
so the other thing is, so you said it took you about 1 year. That's really aggressive, and then
Yeah.
you did it during the.
Today was
1 year.
1 year when I landed in Jalisco.
Wow.
Yeah. Well.
During
uh,
COVID.
Yeah, I was talking
Yeah.
to Marcos.
Yeah.
I know he's got an extreme work ethic. He's telling me about his father, and you can definitely see that's instilled in you, especially since you have you do construction
Yeah.
as well. So you're doing both. We all know how that feels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you're still doing both?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. That speaks
Yeah.
volumes of you, and to do it in a year. Like, I feel launching a tequila business with all like the alcohol permits
Yeah.
and stuff, I feel like that would be very time
That
consuming.
was a lot, but you know what? Well, now that you mentioned that, while I was working on the tequila,
Mhm.
which I went, signed the contract, whatever. I still didn't know if they were gonna accept all the paperwork. You gotta go to background, all that. I have
Yeah.
a clean record. I didn't have to worry about that, but everything was just we're still making it, and there was still a chance that hold on, you can't do it. But
Yeah.
I still kept going through it,
I like that.
and eventually like they're like, okay, you're almost there, but did you do this? And I'm just like, oh, dang. Well, let me do it. So I never stopped. That's the thing. I never stopped. Once
Yeah.
I saw this product and tasted it, after tasting so many tequilas, I said, you know what?
It sounds like you weren't gonna take no for an answer.
Exactly.
That's
so
great.
Yeah, that's what it takes, so.
Mhm.
So a lot of my friends were like, "Oh, are you actually gonna do it?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah." Like, as long as on my end, as long as it's possible, I'm not gonna give up. So I never
Right.
did, and it worked just perfect. But at the same time, it wasn't easy because I'm like, what if like you have to go through governments, you gotta go through the border, like
Customs,
taxes, customs,
yeah.
everything. Applying for this license, applying for this, applying for that, and you have to wait to get approved.
Yeah.
And it's flammable. I actually had to find a warehouse, and I couldn't find it. Eventually, I found one, and I put it out there, but it just never stopped.
Yeah.
I was in.
And it was all
taking
2020.
And your warehouse has to be approved by the.
Yeah, it's
all that.
flammable. They have to be bonded. It's just
It's a
so
lot.
much. Some of the
Mhm.
warehouses are like, no, you have to bring certain amount of pallets per week, and I'm like, oh no, I'm barely starting. I can't.
Warehouse
it's
here in
hard.
Stockton?
Yeah, here in Stockton.
Mhm.
The one I have for this one is in Lodi.
Okay.
But yeah, like in Stockton, I try to look for some, and they're like, no, like you have to bring so many pallets, and that was another thing that I struggled. I'm like, wow, like so it's being made, the labels are being made,
You
works.
got nowhere to put it.
And then good thing I had time, and
Yeah.
eventually I found one, and so far it's been working great.
Awesome.
But yeah, everything just went. I just never stopped.
Yeah.
Well, I admire your drive, and you're a great example of, there's a lot of just, 2020 was a bad year. 2020 killed people. Not obviously literally, but as well as businesses.
Oh yeah.
And to see businesses that rose during 2020 and
Yeah.
actually were created is an admirable thing, because people, businesses shut down, offices shut down,
Yeah.
everything became online. You had to get creative.
Yep.
So, great job doing that.
Yeah.
Where are you? So right now, you launched in December.
Yeah.
Are you already in stores, bars, or is it just local?
Yeah.
Kind of tell us about that.
Right now, I'm starting local, but I do have it like online, which is
Mhm.
oldtowntequila.com. Like you can order it there. I have it 2 days before. They gave us the shutdown here in California. My product, or it was here 2 days before, and
Mhm.
everything shut down. So I had no option but to just go to liquor stores.
Yeah.
The ones that are able to open restaurants, they said no, you have to wait. Till everything,
Yeah.
we got hit.
Mhm.
So very understandable. So I started with just local markets first, and that's
Okay.
where I have it. I have it just like Cherokee Market right there on Cherokee, Michael's Market, in Tracy I have it too. Miranchito Market, like I have it in a couple of markets here in Stockton, Parkwoods Liquor, just liquors here all over, and then we have it at Nana's Restaurant, La Vaca, like now, a club or a lounge, is in Lodi, Glen,
Mhm.
Glen in Lodi,
That's great.
so it's good there, but like you said, a lot of companies a lot of places shut down.
Yeah.
So I was forced to go to Old Town Tequila. They're a website, they have, I wanna say over 4,000 brands.
That's a straight
And-
tequila website.
Yeah,
Nothing but
mezcal, they do
yeah.
this tequila and mezcal.
Mhm.
But, very great, very, great guy. I went, I emailed them and called them and said, yeah, I talked to the owner. The owner's really awesome. The next day, I went with cases, showed up. He wasn't there, so we were at a restaurant, me and my friend. And then when I was coming out, he saw the truck. He's like, "Hey, are you Pacheco?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I wanna try your tequila. Did you already give the samples?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Whoa, you came. I barely told you yesterday, and you're here."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, So he tried the extrañejo. As soon as he took it, me and my friend were talking. We didn't even see it. And as soon as he drank it, he's like, "How much do you have in your truck?" I'm like, "Oh, we just brought a little bit." It's like, "Get it all off. We're gonna put it down." And they put it actually that same night.
On the website?
And yeah, and
Nice.
that guy has over 30 years of experience of tequila.
Wow.
And he's actually a judge, so from the tequila. So he told me, "Hey, you really have a good product."
Yeah.
And
So
how is it
that's
doing on the website?
good.
Is it selling good?
Yeah, I just talked to them yesterday.
Mhm.
They still have to upload the blanco, the reposado, and then these two, but they have these three top ones
Mhm.
already. And yeah, they told me it's selling. It's just the photographer only comes once a month to upload them.
Mhm.
To wait another week, and then this one and the reposado and the blanco will show up on the
Okay.
website. So either that, if you can't find it, just call them and they'll make the order.
Can people also order direct from you?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet, no, I'm a wholesaler, so I wholesale to them,
Okay.
restaurants, bars, just them.
So
Yeah.
we'll add that link to this podcast. You guys will be able to
Definitely.
see it. Yeah. So if you want to order some, but if they want to get it local, they have to go to.
One of the stores.
One
you
of the
just
stores.
mentioned.
Basically, yeah, like I have a website and it has it actually pinpoints to make it easier.
Mhm.
It's www.pachecotequila.com, and if you go to locations, it'll actually give you
Like a
the
map?
store and then the map.
Oh,
So it's just very easy to do.
Perfect.
So you got Pacheco Maps.
Mhm.
Basically, yeah.
There you
So
go.
I still have to update it, but
So
yeah.
which one of these is the top seller right now?
It's very hard, to be
Yeah.
honest. I asked liquor stores, and the first one told me this one, the extrañejo, and the cristalino. Another one told me bring more cases of añejo. A lot of them told me this one, and a lot of them also told me this one.
So it's pretty even then.
Kind of spread out.
So is the
just-
support from the city, going to buy? Like, are you feeling like the city is supporting the brand.
Yeah, for sure. You know, the only thing is obviously COVID, but other than that, yeah, for
As
sure.
soon as you started putting stores, people were just going to buy.
Oh yeah,
Awesome, that's
especially
good.
especially when I launched it. Hey, we've been waiting for the product. Where's it at? And they'll direct message me. I'm like, find it here, find it here, find it here, or just send them a link, and everything's easier. But yeah, it's. I mean, when I launched it, it sold a lot. So
That's
you
good.
know, now it's just a matter of opening, you know, all the businesses back.
Yeah.
Opening up.
Well, I mean it's coming. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna do well, man. So like, explain to us too. What's the mindset of you, Marcos, entering a market with so much competition? Because like we all know that like tequila, there's a ton of brands out
Yeah,
there.
there's
great
about
name.
4,000 brands.
Mhm.
There's over 200 distilleries. When I picked this one, I didn't even know, but it was one of the top 11.
Oh wow.
I didn't even know,
Mhm.
you know, just by the taste. I mean, the
Yeah.
taste spoke for itself, but then I researched it, and they actually told me, you know, we're like top 11 of the whole world. Like, I'm like, oh, I didn't know, but you know, now I know. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, and that one thing that we do too is when people buy this, me and my wife, we give a lot back. Like, we've been sponsoring a lot, so pretty much all the money that we've been not even making, we just throw it back on sponsors.
Yeah.
We love helping.
Like, tell us about that. Who are you sponsoring? Or
Wade Jones here from Stockton. You know, TLJ's the the soccer team here in Stockton too. Couple of the Roses brothers, they're from Santa Rosa. They reached out to me. You know, it wasn't much, but you know, Kill the Kid too, the fighter, the boxer. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he told me, and I said, yeah, for sure. So those are some. Can't think of other ones. A little. Some girls that ride horses also. Like anything that's out there. Like I wish that I had. You know, when I started sponsoring, I gave a lot, but then it's like, whoa, you gotta hold on and
Yeah.
try to sponsor more for. You know, I wish I could sponsor everybody, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just hard.
No, we feel you already. I mean, we've been open 4 months, and we're directly affiliated, and we sponsor Casa of San Joaquin,
Yeah.
which is a child abuse center,
Mm-hmm.
and we also support Michael's Miracle Foundation,
Mhm.
and you know, Kenny handles all of that, and he's just kind of overwhelmed right now with calls.
Yeah, we get a lot of outreach, you know, and like you said, we want to help everyone.
Yeah.
You know.
It's hard.
Yeah, it does. It gets.
It's hard, but
It is hard, but you know, to your point, we are very willing, just like you, and I love to hear that local businesses are able to give back to the community. So that's amazing what you guys
that's
are
one
doing.
thing that's one of my goals to try to be successful, but not only with that, but to help out other
Yeah.
people that can't, you know, that need help. You
Yeah.
know, that's what my wife, you know, I think that's one of the things she loves about me.
Yeah.
She supports me, and she
Yeah.
knows. She's like, you're
Yeah.
too nice. I'm like, yeah, but everything has gotten good for me.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I give, and everything just
Comes back.
it
Yeah.
comes back.
Well,
Get
you know,
better.
I think it's also important to know now that you are in the business, and people know that you are willing to help other business owners like ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, if someone comes to you and says, hey, sponsor me, maybe you can divide that amongst 3-4 businesses,
Yeah.
and that makes it easier.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking, because like I wish I could, you know, I sometimes I tell them, hey, like I just sponsored this act, and you know, I'll do a little bit of it, and they're fine with it. You know,
Yeah.
anything helps. Anything helps.
Yeah, but you could reach out now, you know, hopefully other businesses tap into that. You know, we can't all do it, we can't do it all alone, but if we join forces, like
Yeah.
if there's someone that's looking for sponsorship or looking for some community help, all, you know, maybe 5-6 different companies from Stockton, like we can talk to each other, hey, this came up, you
Yeah.
guys wanna split the sponsorship or donation, you know, definitely reach out to us if we're able to help. Don't feel like you have to do it by yourself, you know.
Yeah.
And we also have, Kenny has a lot of connections, and Rob, like we can reach out to other businesses and say, let's join forces.
Yeah,
We don't
definitely.
wanna say no to people, but we obviously don't wanna take on more than we can.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Get
Yeah,
over-
but together we
overwhelmed.
can do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's try a tequila.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick one. I feel guilty opening all of them because I don't want to do that. I don't know about you guys. One or two?
Which one do you guys like
Let's go
drinking?
with the top one. The
Good
night
one.
Yeah.
Let's go with the aged one.
Yeah, the aged, you know.
Did you bring a straw for that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, because I
I've done a lot of
tequila's my
pairs.
drink of choice, so I'm so excited.
And what kind of tequilas do you guys like? The dark ones or the?
I like the dark ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah. And but they yeah, I don't know
We're
what.
whiskey drinkers.
Oh,
Or-
really?
yeah.
That's
Whiskey
why I wanted
drinkers.
to.
Some of them have told me they drink whiskey, but after trying this, they're like,
That's why I
oh,
wanted to try
Yeah.
the dark.
Oh.
So let's show which one. Tell us a little bit about the one we're trying right now.
this one's aged over 3 years. So
Smell it.
it's
Good.
super smooth. Has a little bit of a barrel caramel taste,
Oh, it
vanilla.
smells delicious.
Um,
Huh? It almost smells like a whiskey, like this.
yeah, some of them told me like, oh wow.
Go
So
ahead
who's
and
pouring
pour
it?
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Kenny.
Pour
Well, we have frutar shot glasses. Just kidding. We don't have shot glasses today.
Big shout out to El Fruta.
Yeah.
Shay, you want a shot?
And these are the actual.
Yeah. Jay wants a
I
shot.
got you a cup, don't trip.
Oh, look at
Just
the
look at
lids.
the quality.
Oh yeah.
of it.
Look how heavy it
It's
is.
Heavy.
Oh, wow.
Some people actually cut the cork and they drill a hole and make a
Yeah,
keychain out of it.
A what? A
A
keychain?
keychain out of it.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Let's
Cool.
show it on camera. So,
Little,
tell us about your logo.
centerpieces for your
My
rings.
dad.
Your dad?
He used to do a lot of
Jaripeos?
jaripeos, like big ones, big events. So
This is the cap if we zoom in on it, Che. Che's getting, our camera guy's getting a shot too.
He's all excited.
We share the love.
so yeah, it was just he did a lot of jaripeos. And
Yeah.
like, you know the bull on the Wall
Yeah.
Street. You know, the
I do.
bull,
I love
like-
jaripeos. I don't know if you guys ever been to a jaripeo.
Oh.
It's like the Mexican bull shows, and they do like they dance on the dirt.
It's
After.
Yeah.
on the bucket list.
It's on the bucket
Yeah.
list.
He
Yeah.
used to do some. My dad used to do some.
In
he
Mexico?
Yeah, he brought John Sebastian, like to a little town which didn't believe it.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. I love John Sebastian.
Recodo, Pancho Barraza,
Wow.
you name it, he
Y
brought it
las
back in the day.
mariposas.
Yeah, he actually sang that that song. It was raining.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad telling him, "Hey, are you still gonna perform?" He's like, "I'm not made out of salt." Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, you know.
Wow. So you've seen all of them,
Yeah.
live and in person.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used
yeah.
to see Pancho Barraza in the small bars before when he would go and do that before
yeah.
he came mainstream. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I used
And
to-
John
my
Sebastian.
dad would always do like a dinner for them after.
Yeah.
So all the bandas would come. You know, for my wedding we had, ironically, Azul Tequila,
Oh wow.
which is from Tequila.
Yeah,
Down
yeah.
the street. So it's just that was the banda that I brought for my
For your
wedding.
wedding. Your wedding was in Mexico?
No, it was in my house, my backyard.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they happened to be
Yeah,
there.
Just got married.
Yeah, he just had a
Oh.
COVID.
2019.
COVID.
Yeah, it's been like a year. Cause
Right
I don't
before
know if
COVID.
2020
Yeah.
capped it.
Yeah.
I don't know if 2020 like.
Counted?
Yeah, it's just so
It was just there, huh? It's just like.
Well, let's try it, guys.
It's going fast now. We're already entering.
Salud.
Salud.
Che, salud.
Salud.
Oh wow, you don't even need a chaser for real.
Is that why you had this?
I had it ready. I had my pepino agua ready, but you don't need it.
Yeah, let's just put that. No, that's my favorite drink from El Fruta, so
Yeah.
I brought it.
Yeah.
No,
so
it's delicious.
it has like, you know, a little bit. I don't know if you guys taste the little barrel taste. you
Yeah.
know. This is more like a
That's
high end one, like just a sip on ice.
On
One
the
of my
rocks.
friends- yeah, on the rocks. My
Yeah.
friend was like, try it on the rocks, and I'm just like shooting. And
Yeah.
try to on the rocks, and you can. I noticed that you can actually, if you drink it out of the at the rocks, like off the rocks, it's you can smell more of the like just more of the
Smells-
It
flavors.
smells so good.
Mhm.
Like yeah, usually when you drink
You
it,
know, like
that's
most
good.
people when they're like, oh, tequila, like they smell it, like, oh, I don't know if I can. No,
there's
this is like.
That's not what people. I love tequila.
No, but there's, you know,
What?
you know, some people are like, I don't drink tequila. because
Yeah.
No, there is a
it's
lot of tequilas out there that like
You
you don't
smell it.
drink it, but it's like it's kind of harsh.
Well, I
after,
think like
you know.
growing up, you would drink the cheapest one, so you have like those
Well,
flashbacks.
some people
Yeah.
have the flashbacks.
What is
Yeah,
that
some
back? What is
flashbacks.
that cheap one?
Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't.
And
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jose.
Sorry.
still sells a lot though.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
so-
no, this is. On the rocks.
Well, I want to congratulate
Yeah.
you. We're humbled that you're here. We appreciate you being here. And we want to support your brand as much as we can as well. So our tequila of choice will be Pacheco as you know.
Absolutely.
I've had people who drink Hennessy,
Yeah.
like just all kinds of liquors, and they drink it, and they're just like, whoa.
It's
I
a
didn't, I don't like
If you're
tequila,
like, yeah.
but
if you're like a
now
yak
I like
or-
it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we opened the high end one.
Try this one.
Just do it.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
We're
No,
gonna,
they're so
the
good.
next podcast
No.
we'll be drunk.
The only reason why I
The poor
say
next
this-
guy will be.
The only reason why I say this is because, like I told you guys, it goes neck and neck. It just depends on, what you like. But
That right there, I could drink that on the rocks all
Yeah,
day.
this
Yep.
is a
Like
good-
instead of like going like, cause I like we'll do whiskey, but that gives me.
I
the
can
same-
drink this one right off the bottle.
There you go.
Thank you.
So-
So this one is
The
the
añejo.
I feel like one
the
of these-
añejo.
Yeah.
I love the
I feel
label.
like one of
Let's
them's not
zoom in
gonna
on
make it
this
to
one,
the
Chet.
end of the night.
The label is so beautiful and simple yet really classy, just
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
bottle.
Just the
So
bottle
great
itself.
job to the wifey on this, cause this is a very
She won.
She won.
She won for a reason. It's a very attractive bottle.
What's the wife's name?
Ileana.
How
Iliana.
you doing?
Pacheco.
We love the bottle.
Mrs. Pacheco.
Yes. Hey, you skipped me.
Oh, just-
He's already drunk.
Nah.
We are lightweights. I am actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
only
we-
reason why I tell you guys to try that one is because from that one to that one, you guys might be able to like.
Tell the
you know,
difference?
Yeah, like.
This
Right.
one was really good. Though.
It's really good. Yep.
I can see why the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
think Rob's giving Kenny
Yeah.
a higher double shot.
No.
He wants to loosen him up.
This might have to be this might have to go down.
Let's
on
give
the
one to
first
Chet.
Oh, check.
Chet, give us your glass, mijo.
I even like this right here. It's like a little stamp. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Wow.
Let's get. Oh, he hasn't even drank it. Okay. We'll save
Are the
you.
bottles like numbered, like like or anything like that? Or?
No. They have the distillery number in there, but
And then this is your signature.
yeah, that's the one that sends the checks. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's not
the check signer?
Is that your wife's?
No, which one?
This
No,
signature is
no,
yours?
That's mine.
That's
but
yours?
Obviously, I made it. I try to how I signed it a little bit different.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but
No, but this is like your stamp of approval. Like
Yeah,
it's really nice.
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like all that detail is just
Yeah, it's,
beautiful. I love this stamp.
the stamp looks.
And the bottle
if you
itself.
and it just
He wants to zoom it in.
just it tells you even like you
I
know.
think he's gonna run off with the bottle.
Okay, salud, you guys.
Salud.
Salud.
Wow.
Pacheco.
Wow.
Mm.
Which one did you like better?
They're both good. I'm still gonna go with this one. With
Yeah.
the first one.
Extraño.
Extra
Yeah.
añejo, that's
And
definitely.
it's super quality.
That's the one.
Yeah.
But definitely, like you said, very smooth. Don't need a chaser. Most tequilas, I need a chaser, even Patron.
Oh,
I'm
that's,
doing on a
that's
chaser.
one of the ones I use for my construction every time I hit a cut.
You just pour it on there.
Yeah. No, but the blanco at least, you know,
Yes.
it's really harsh. It hits you.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add? There's Chez zooming in on the beautiful label.
Yeah, and it says on the bottle right there as he's recording, it says, you know, obviously, orgullosamente hecho en Mexico.
Yes.
'Cause I'm from Mexico.
Yeah,
I was
me
born-
too.
I wasn't born there, but, you know, you can say.
Your
30%.
roots, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And,
Yeah.
Well, you said you went there every year.
every year till
Yeah.
like 21. Every year, sometimes we had to stay for 6 months there. Like it was just,
Yeah.
you know, my friends, you know,
Yeah.
just seeing all the, you know, 4 friends here growing up. And,
Yeah.
you know, they just never changed.
Yeah, you when you go back to Mexico and you see how people live, you definitely appreciate
Oh, yeah.
your
Well,
life
that's-
here
that's
so
when-
much.
When my wife, she's from the same town, but she doesn't go there very often.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, well, what am I gonna expect?" I'm just like, just know when you come back, you're gonna appreciate it.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly. You know, having a bathroom inside your house, simple things like that, and having hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
when you
hit
te
the-
bañas
you
con
hit
el
the spot
bote.
right there.
Yeah. Yeah, taking a bath with the buckets. That's how
I've
we
been
were
through
raised.
all that. You know,
Yeah.
I've been through all that, even
Mhm.
though my dad came from nothing. I've been through all that, and you
Yeah.
know, I'm still the same guy, still the same person. So
Well, we love it. We love it,
Yeah,
Marco. And
definitely, Marcos.
you and your wife did an amazing job, and
Excellent
you
job.
have
yeah, and she
you.
also like all the like you know that she does like giveaways or all that. That's all her because like I'm busy doing other stuff, but she actually always, hey, you know, let's do this. Like today we have like, you know, a small little gathering at the house. She bought all the margarita mixer. She bought all it, you know, to make it look nice. And so
Mhm.
she gets involved in all that. Like,
That's
I
awesome.
feel like she should have been
I
here
know.
with you.
Yeah.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
over there getting ready for
Cause
the party.
yeah, she
Yeah.
has an event
Yeah, so that's why. I
Dope.
did tell her though. I'm like, let's
Yeah.
go.
today. Yeah.
And she's like, no, I have to help out. You know.
Yeah.
So she
Maybe
stayed.
next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you guys, we want to make sure everybody knows where you can find it. So we will link on this podcast. You could see it at the bottom, the website, and he has an Instagram. It's just called
Yeah.
Tequila Pacheco.
Yeah.
Tequila
Yeah.
Pacheco. So make sure you follow, and we'll also post that. We're
And-
honored to have him here, and
Absolutely.
we would love to continue
Stockton
to work
Tequila,
with
right?
you and collaborate with you as a Stockton business. So.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going and the start of a good relationship with you as well. And when you get asked for help, contact us. We could see
Yeah.
how we can collaborate on things.
Really appreciate that.
You had something, Kenny?
Yeah, no, just you touched on it. Just letting them know where they can find them. But Tequila Pacheco on Instagram. You on Facebook
Yeah. Also,
also?
my main one's Instagram.
Twitter.
It's-
Yeah,
And-
Instagram.
Not Twitter yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's.
And your website?
It's www.pachecotequila.com, and you can find actually merch, you know, sweaters or whatever, shot glasses, and
We
and
could
all
buy
that.
from the website.
Yeah, from the
Okay.
website, and yeah, it tells you locations.
Definitely need a shot
so-
glass.
Yeah, we're gonna get some shot
yeah, you
glasses.
know what,
Oh.
I should have brought them.
Yeah.
I had them in my truck, but I don't know how I ended up just
And
Yeah.
taking them out.
taking them out, but.
Well, his
But-
truck too. If you see it, honk at him.
Yeah, you
Tag
see
him. He's all over town. We
Yeah.
saw him at the bank one day, and we tagged him.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't miss it. He pulls up Tequila Pacheco.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
a
side.
beautiful white truck with
There
the
he is.
gold.
Got him.
Yeah, tag his truck when you see him out there in town. Support it. It's a local business. It's straight out of Stockton, and launched during COVID. So let's make sure we show some support and some love for the local businesses, and follow him on Instagram. Follow his website. Support with his merch. Go to the stores where it's selling. It's gonna be Stocklandia's tequila of choice. So anytime we have
Absolutely.
tequila, this is what we're buying.
And-
And let's support the locals, you guys. Congratulations.
Yeah, and so one thing that I say is like supporting me is supporting the 209 because
Yeah.
I've always helped out, you know.
Yeah.
So buying my bottle is not gonna go to my pocket. It's gonna go
Okay.
to
Go back into the community.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Well, we
We
need
should do a
to.
giveaway.
Yeah, we gotta help you. We
That's
gotta
a
help
giveaway.
each other,
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
always depending
Yeah.
on whoever to help us. It's all about helping each other.
yeah, one person is besides my wife, I have two friends that they flew to Mexico, flew with me. But one of the guys that I actually wanted to give a shout out is to Hugo. Hugo,
Yeah.
he's been helping me.
Yeah,
like,
Hugo's a good dude, man. Shout out to Hugo. You
Yeah,
know,
he's-
The guy that did the taco?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
those tacos.
I
He
mean,
did.
yeah.
Good dude.
What does he help you with? What's his
He
role?
just like, hey bro, I got this, I got that. Let's connect with this. Like he's
Yeah.
on the move. Like, and I'm just like, whoa, I really, really, really appreciate it. Like,
Yeah.
So even
That's
today,
how I got with Cumbia too, and with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get Hugo on here soon.
And even him, he was just like, bro, like, you want me to go with you? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, but he had to work today.
Yeah,
But
he told me.
He called me right before I came. Hey, bro, good luck, whatever.
But we're gonna get him on here, and
Mhm.
we want to bring him on. Let everybody know that because Hugo's heavily involved in the
Yeah.
soccer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soccer, yeah.
Marco, what do you have coming up? Tell us, is there something like events or pop-ups or tequila tasting? Do you have anything like
you
that?
know what? Due to COVID, I did call ABC, Alcoholic Beverage Control. They're not doing it.
Okay.
This was like 3 months ago. Maybe I can call back again, but I did plan on doing like a inauguration for my tequila, like at my house. That's where I got married.
Mhm.
But I did that's still like
In the
out
works.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
Let us know.
Well, let us know, man. We'd love to.
We'll
Oh, yeah.
help
Go
promote
there,
that.
yeah.
We'll go there for you.
Inauguration.
Yeah. And anything else you have upcoming? Like, are you doing anything to showcase the tequila? Are you doing any pop-ups or anything like that?
Pop-ups, yeah, there's one on March 27th.
Okay.
You know, so been busy, so but I'm gonna be there. You know.
What are you doing for that? Just like sampling,
merch,
selling?
merch, and then just presenting the bottle.
Mhm.
That's pretty much as far as I could.
And where's that gonna be located?
It's I can't remember. It's on my Instagram, honestly.
Okay.
I've been but like I tag the person or the ones where it's the location will be
Mhm.
there soon. Like if you look at my thing, I've actually tagged them, posted
We'll
it
look it
out.
up and then we'll.
Yeah, let us know. We'll be there. But if you guys want to get down with that, just check his Tequila Pacheco Instagram.
If you ever want to do something here at Stocklandia, we have the platform. You know, we're open
Okay.
6 days a week. If you want to do like a bottle showcase, a merch booth, you know, just
Yeah,
a
I
hey.
actually ordered some pop-ups, like some nice ones to do events. So,
Yeah.
So some people who actually reach me from like the NFL to they don't have the tailgate parties.
Yeah.
And the New York Jets, the New York Giants, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. One of the representatives like, hey, would you like to be part of this and this and that, But that's still to discuss. And I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
They don't have a tequila yet.
Yeah.
You better jump in that.
Yeah, jump in there, Marco.
Yeah,
Jump
well,
in
just
there.
Like I just
Take it to New York.
Yeah.
it's like I jumped into this and never gave up.
And you
Yeah.
did it fast, Marco.
Yeah.
You did it fast.
Yeah, 1 year is.
1 year is,
1 year
yeah.
That's nothing, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when I say nothing. I mean that just shows your drive. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah, and then
And you did it in a very difficult year. 2020 will go down in the history of one of the most difficult years of this country.
Yeah.
And we launched in 2022, so
Yeah.
we know how it feels like, just straight up. And what it comes down to was just straight taking, not taking no for an answer.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I
Just
did. That
stay
was all.
pushing.
And pushing, yeah.
All the way.
Yep, that's what my
March
wife
5th.
did. Like she told me, like
And you just got to get in there and mess up and
learn.
if
Learn,
you wait,
yeah.
if you wait for the perfect time, you'll be waiting forever.
Yeah.
It's like waiting for a bunch of green lights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go down a busy street, wait for a bunch of green lights.
I can't stop playing with this lid. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's
it's
heavy.
beautiful. And heavy.
Yeah, so.
It's
So like I said,
jewelry.
if you want to do some promo here, we'll talk after the show, but you're welcome to do that because we
Yeah.
want to support your business as much as we can.
Yeah, definitely.
And we want the city of Stockton people to know that this is from your city. Someone
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
is, I don't know if there's any other tequila launch from Stockton.
You know what?
Nope.
When I did this, I didn't even think about that, but
I think you're the first.
I've asked people, and they're
That's
like,
why we're here, bro.
No,
Yeah,
they're like,
this
no.
is important.
Yeah.
They're like,
And this is a good tequila too. This ain't no
Yeah. That's,
You know,
This ain't no
this
broke
ain't no
stuff.
run of the mill stuff right here.
That's some good shit.
It's making me feel kind of hot.
I drank tequila probably a whole bottle, like for my birthday. Like when I had samples with my friends, that was my birthday, and they sent me bottles, and I tried the other ones. I'm like, no, I'm sticking with mine. I like mine. The next day I woke up fine.
Yeah.
That's why that's the difference between premium. That's why on the label it says like premium.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah,
It takes-
exactly.
It takes probably about double of the agave from other brands, massive brands at least.
Yeah.
So I'm not cutting corners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's dope.
that's what a lot of people don't know about it, but
I think
What-
you're gonna enter some different demographics with this because this
Yeah.
is really good stuff. My
Hi.
birthday's in 5 days. I'm going with this one.
So I also want to say, I think we just touched on it lightly, but I think it's something to definitely point out and highlight. You are the first tequila out of Stockton. They are the first.
yeah, I still don't know.
You are? I mean, I don't know. Do you guys know?
I've never heard of
I
you.
called ABC and they're like, "You the tequila guy? Oh, I remember you." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Then maybe.
I think you are.
I don't want to say 100%.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'm at 95 that you are the first
Well, you're making
tequila out of Stockton, California.
And if not, you're making
Yeah.
the
The best one.
That's
The best
something
one.
that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I just do whatever I think it's right.
Correct us if we're wrong, but I'm gonna go do my research because I'm a nerd like that. But I think that he is the only tequila out of Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, and even if it's not, it's still a new
Yeah.
business from Stockton, and Stockton is very proud of
Yeah.
their people, and that's one
Yeah.
thing I've learned. So it's definitely something that once it gets out there, this is launched from Stockton. It's
Yeah.
a Stockton,
It's a
Stocktonian.
Yeah.
It's a quality tequila,
Quality.
extreme quality, high qualities, and it's something that we all need to support. So every Stockton party should be tagging Tequila
Yes.
Pacheco from now
So
on.
Stocktonians, remember Marcos and
Marco.
Tequila Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Yeah. So
Tag 'em when you
I
see
still-
Straight out of the mud.
I still don't know if it's the like you said, like
The
only
first?
one or the first. I don't know, but
You may be the first one in stores.
I don't know. I just I did research it and nothing came up.
Yeah, I'm gonna research it too, but I'm pretty sure because I don't know of any other one. I mean, you guys would know. You would tell me. You're
Yeah, I
like
don't
Kenny's
know.
really like
I don't
historical
know.
on
Yeah, if
Stockton.
anybody knows anything, let us know. But I'm pretty sure we're on the first one here, and that's why this episode here is so special. And
Yep.
we're glad to have you.
Yeah.
And then like it's special because ironically it's today I was in Jalisco.
A year ago, he
1
did-
year ago
Exactly.
today.
1 year ago he was going to, what did you do exactly? Pick a
That-
distillery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much landed on
What
the right
was the
distillery.
feeling before? What was the feeling when you touched ground?
You know what? I'm very not. How do I say it? Like people are telling me like, why don't you? Nothing excites you, but it's just like it'll excite me after
It's
the
done.
success. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The
So-
accomplishment,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, oh, I've had compliments like, oh man, that's tight. Oh man, this. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? What's that saying? Don't count the chickens before they.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
count
Don't
the
count
eggs
the
before
eggs
the
before,
eggs, yeah.
So that's kind of why I kind of hold back. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm excited. I'm proud. My wife is super proud. She always tells me like I'm super proud. I'm like,
Shout out to white people.
Yeah.
The supporter. The
Yeah.
backbone.
so.
She's definitely right
Yeah,
there,
I've
the
been
rib.
with her for 15 years. Finally got married in 2019, and
Yeah.
so.
Congrats on that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, she always tells me, I'm gonna pick the bottle.
Yeah.
Pick
Well,
the
we gave her
bottle,
props because the bottle is beautiful.
And you're like,
Yeah.
I picked the taste.
And the 1988, it's pretty much the date of my birthday. I'm from 1988.
Oh, okay.
Year of the Dragon, so.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I put it there.
Yeah. Well, awesome, you
So you're a
guys.
90s baby.
Almost.
Almost.
He got a little breakdance in him, probably.
No, if you were born at the end of the 80s, then you're a 90s baby because you grew up.
Yeah.
I'm in April, so.
Yeah, no.
Next
Yeah,
month.
he's still
Next
talking
one.
He's-
No, me and Celso go back and forth on this because he was born in '88. I'm a '80s baby. No, you're not.
Already 90s.
By the time you grew up, you're 90s, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's the only reason why the 1988 is because
That's
like I
dope,
said, my
though.
dad used to do a lot of them, and like people think it's his brand, but I'm like, hold on, it's my brand. You
And
know?
shout out to your dad because he
shout out to
raised
Dad. What's
a
Pops'
amazing.
name?
Antonio Pacheco.
Antonio
Shout out to
Pacheco.
Mr. Antonio Pacheco for
So
raising
now,
this
now
man.
he used to drink a lot. Now I offered it him, he just turned around. Like, I've been there,
Yeah.
I've drank that
Yeah.
so much, but
He's tasted it though.
yeah, he's very proud.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's great.
He got the approval.
He's
He
got to
got the
be a
approval.
great man for instilling the hustle in you, man. So,
Yeah.
So. That's
So
all
shout
I
out to
did.
the dad and
Wifey.
yep,
Yeah.
and wifey. Yeah.
My whole
Can't
family,
wait to
my
meet
her.
friends,
The whole
my-
family,
my-
yeah.
My friends, they all contributed. Like, hey, can you go with me? That counts to me. That means a
Yeah.
lot to me. Like,
Yeah.
Well, no
you know,
great thing was born.
I'm not
done
gonna-
by themselves.
Exactly. I'm not
you know?
gonna know. All my friends, family, friends, everything. Like, my
Corner
worker on
man.
my construction. They're like, hey, dude. Like, they had one of them was like, hey, should I do it? Like, hey, pues si, si no pega, like
Yeah.
in Spanish, si no pega.
Yeah.
Ya
If it doesn't
quebra-
hit.
Si no pega, ya quebrado, ya estaba. What can you lose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest regret right now is if I wouldn't have done it.
Mhm.
I'm so proud of you guys. Like you did it in a year. That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's dope.
From hitting the ground a year ago today, he hit the ground in Jalisco to pick a distillery, to today sitting in front of us with his bottles.
Yeah.
Four
is
of them, not just one, four.
5.
Oh,
Five.
five.
He's already
Yeah.
drank
Oh,
5.
five. The other one's over there. Wow, five of these.
Pretty much of every kind that you can get.
During
Every
the,
kind.
during the
And-
toughest
and-
year.
During the
in
toughest
business,
year
too.
of
And
business.
A lot of companies just start with the blanco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just the blanco.
Or the-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the most
Yeah.
common one. Just
Right,
throw,
yeah.
put it out there.
I threw it out there because it's high quality. As soon as I tasted the extraño, I'm like,
No,
we
it
gotta
is.
have it.
No, it's
You know,
delicious.
we
It's
gotta have
great.
it. So
That is
That's gonna be my tequila.
that's an
Yeah.
on the rocks tequila.
It
right
is,
there.
it
And that's
is.
tough to do because like unless you're like a real on the rocks drinker, like most liquors, even ones that are good,
Yeah.
you can't really drink them on the rocks unless
Yeah.
they're super smooth. They gotta a
I
liquor's
can.
gotta be super smooth to just sip on the rocks.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well, that's one of my friends. That's why I give like a lot of credit to all my friends. They tell me like, oh, try it on the rocks. And one day I did. I'm like, whoa.
No, you can definitely drink that on the rocks.
Definitely.
That's going on for the birthday, 5 days, March 10th. That's coming on the rocks.
Yeah, his birthday's next week.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait to do it.
Have
I'm gonna be
fun.
it's gonna be a Tequila Pacheco birthday, 41, 1980, a real 80s baby.
Yeah, here we go.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys
Yes.
for tuning in. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else you wanna
Congratulations.
add? Marco, you have anything else you want to add? Any shout outs or anything?
No, I just just thanks to my wife, you guys actually, but I guess everything was already said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we would keep going back and forth.
We got your back, Marcos. We're supporting you. We'll keep helping you in any way we can.
Absolutely.
And we're
We'll show
honored
up
to
to the
have met
party.
you today.
We'll
Yes.
show up to the party buzzing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what happened at the
We're
podcast?
gonna
Yeah.
have it at my house, all the bottles. My wife's getting ready for like all the margarita mixes and stuff.
Oh,
Just,
wow.
Oh, have fun, man.
Yeah, they want las palomas, right?
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
like I said, the reposado and squirt and like micheladas cejas.
Yeah. We-
Like
Shout out Cejas.
Yeah, that's our
like
homie.
yeah. So it's something funny because when my wife tried to design the thing, I have big eyebrows. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Yeah, I can tell.
And she's like, why don't you? When I go to the barber shop, like, hey, you want your eyebrows done? It's like, no, I need a haircut. Like,
Yeah.
and my wife, we didn't know about cejas because I've been barely on Instagram for maybe since June.
Yeah.
And she's like, why don't you call it tequila cejas? But I didn't know that the michelada cejas was out
Yeah.
there. So I was like, wow, that's so funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you met him yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we actually played. I played for Linden High School, and I remember him playing for Edison.
Okay.
So and then I got to meet him and everything. So
Yeah.
so
He's
yeah.
another amazing guy. Started from, literally like the grassroots
Yeah,
and
he
he's
told
out
me.
there. Yeah.
So that's another. And whenever I put anything like chamoy, it's always just cejas. Like
Yeah.
it's just.
I think everybody's
my
using that
favorite.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just
Yeah.
if you mix this one squirt and then just try on the rim first, dip it with the chamoy,
Yeah.
and then you put squirt in this a shot,
Yeah.
and you can just get the best taste out of it.
Wow.
Really.
We're gonna do that.
We're gonna do
Mhm.
that. So you guys, we are honored to have him once again. Support him. Go to his website. Go to his Instagram. Follow him. And this is your local tequila, straight from 209.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to KLF Investments. We are located in Central Valley. We provide quick sale support for all properties, including vacant, pre-foreclosed, job transfers, and probates. We also pay up to $1,000 for all property referrals. You can contact us directly at www.klfinvestmentsllc.com. We look forward to hearing from you.